Okay, we're back. How's everybody doing? Yo, look at us. Look at us. We are down to the last 3. And I am very, very patient. To be honest with you, I'm not going to lie, gamer fatigue set in a little bit. But now that I'm down to the last 3 and I'm getting ready to move on to Street Fighter V, I can do it. I have 7 more playthroughs to go. But we did, let's see, 1, 2, 3. We're going to go into alternate 1. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And that's it. That's all we have left. Soak it in. Enjoy the moment. Drink your victory punch, because I'm about to.
No matter how many times I attempt to read the future, the answer is always the same. Only the fool card can stand up to him.
I didn't even save any.
I
didn't even save her.
The card of reckless heroism.
Oh, that was good, man. I had a long day, and I might even have a longer day tomorrow, but we're not going to worry about that. We're going to enjoy the moment.
For I hold the same power inside me that Bison has.
She does? Word?
The fate of this card lies in the hands of one man.
Ryu. He never gets his body. Bison has been trying for... I don't even know how long has Bison been trying to get Ryu's body. I don't even know, like... I have Street Fighter Anniversary Collection for the PlayStation 2. Right? And before I continue my story, I want to see what she's wearing. Okay. You get to see that balcony I was talking about. Alright, so listen.
I shall win again.
You have Street Fighter Anniversary Collection. She got a hijab on. So you have that for the PS2 and I guess maybe the Xbox. I'm not 100% sure. For the most part, the last time I checked a couple of years ago, it is still around in a $20 mark. I mean, when you think about it, the only good thing about it, and the reason why I bring it up, is because you have Street Fighter 2 Turbo on it. I like it because they both came out at the same time. You have the Street Fighter Anthology, and you have Street Fighter Alpha Anthology, and then you have the Anniversary Collection of Street Fighter. I don't know which one's older, but what I like about the Anniversary Collection is it gives the rundown of everyone who's in Super. In the Super 2, I don't know how do you abbreviate Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. I don't know how you abbreviate that. So my abbreviation, I'm gonna call it Super 2. And it shows snippets of everybody into one long story. And it shows that, which is weird, because in the movie that it has on the disc, it shows that how Bison wanted Ryu. So I'm guessing he wanted Ryu for a long time. I guess since the Super Street Fighter days, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo days. But he can't get Ryu, right? So he gets the next best thing, and he gets Ken. And this one scene that bugs me out. I only seen it one time, and I'm still thinking about it. Is he gets Ken, kidnaps this dude, strips this dude naked, right? Sits him on his cycle driver. And pumps him full of psycho energy, and I guess that's why Ultra, I believe it's called Violent Ken or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. In Ultra Street Fighter 2. It came out for the 360, then we had it for the Switch. And I think at SVC Chaos as well. I believe, I'm not 100% sure. But I believe instead of being called like Evil Ryu or Evil Ken, I believe it's called Violent Ken. And the moral of the story basically is that Bison wanted Ryu for a very, very, very long time. Now, let's go back to what I was saying before about the game. I feel now the game is very null and void. The only thing I say that's good on it is the fact that it has the Street Fighter 2 movie. And I say it's null and void now because you have the complete Street Fighter collection. Ooh, nice! I think in 2019, 2020, it had to be 2019 before the pandemic. You have the Street Fighter collection, which has Street Fighter 1 for the NES, Street Fighter 2, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo Arcade Edition. It has basically all of the Street Fighters that came out up until Street Fighter 3 and Alpha 3. I think got Puzzle Fighter, all of that stuff. I mean, there's another one they have, the Darkstalkers or the Fighting Collection or something. But the point that I'm making is that the Anniversary Collection on the PlayStation 2, null and void, even though it had Third Strike on it. Third Strike, I was actually looking at a copy of Third Strike for the Dreamcast, right? That's $150 freaking for a beat-up copy. I was very, very upset. I was like, you know what, man? I got a little bit of money. If it's like $40, I can get me a copy of Third Strike for the Dreamcast. And no, that's not the case. So I'm just gonna have to be content with having Third Strike for the PlayStation 2 in the Street Fighter Anniversary Collection, and the Street Fighter Anthology Collection on PS4 I have, and also have it on the Switch. I felt like it fits better on the Switch, just like I kind of feel like all Sonic games, all old school Sonic games fit exceptionally well on the Switch, because I guess for me, growing up, I wanted a Game Boy or a Game Gear. I wanted the Game Gear because it was color and in the linear screen. This car is taking a beating. So basically, the moral of the story is Bison wanted Ryu for a very, 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 very long time. And he died without getting Ryu. And I kind of feel like Evil Ryu, the whole concept of Evil Ryu is like, what if he gave in? Or he did give in? Or I don't know what's the purpose of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think... I think Evil Ryu is just him giving into what Akuma was saying about the Dark Kato. I feel like it's just the concept of what if he did give in. Because if that was the case, Evil Ryu would just be regular Ryu, and they wouldn't have a regular Ryu. You know what I mean? Did that make sense? I hope it did. It made sense in my head.
Making me sleepy.
He always gets me with that because I think that's the last attack. But yeah, so Bison has been after Ryu since I was a little kid, and I'm 39 and I'm getting ready to turn 40. So like what? 30 years? 30 plus years? I was 10 and a half. I want to say 10 and a half. I was in the 5th grade when Street Fighter, the movie came out. And even though it had nothing to do with the video, crap. I'm just saying that was when Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo came out, and I wanted that so bad. To be honest with you, I still kind of would like to have it, even though I have so much better. It's something about that nostalgia for either. I mean, if I was to ever get a Sega Genesis, a real Sega Genesis, I have a Sega Genesis. I got an at-game Sega Genesis. But if I was to ever get like a real Sega Genesis, like a real, like the first one, I don't like the smaller one, like the first one. I think I would love to have Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo for the Sega Genesis or the Super Nintendo, depending. I kind of like the sound of the Sega better than the sound of the Super Nintendo, because the Super Nintendo had a little bit better sound and the Sega didn't, so it was still kind of 8-bitty just a little bit. Oh, by the way, I had caffeine, if that's why I'm talking a lot. It's interesting and very upsetting today what happened, right? So, I'm on my way to work. I'm like, it's 5 in the morning. I left it, I try to leave out of here like, I try to leave out about 5. 5 in the morning. Oh dear. No. Okay, what's my morning routine? I get up. I take a massive dump and watch YouTube videos. 4:30, I get out the shower. About 4:40, 4:50. So about 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock, I get there. Yeah, I would say about 5:30 I get to work. And I wait another half hour before I clock in. So I just kind of chill and get my mind in. But today, I was like, you know what? I got paid a day early. I'm like, I want some Dunkin' Donuts. I want a nice iced coffee and 2 bagel twists. I'm gonna have this. I'm gonna be happy. So I get to Dunkin' Donuts this morning. Yes, I'm full of caffeine, but let me finish the story. Get to Dunkin' Donuts and I see 2 squad cars like blocking the parking lot, and I'm like, yo, what's going on? Like, man, dude, like, okay, I know cops like their donuts and coffee, but you guys could have parked normally, right? So I pull in and I see like people standing outside, and I realize, hey, it's the people who work there who know what I want. And I'm like, is everything okay? And she shook her head no. And she's like, look. And I look at the door and somebody broke into my Dunkin' Donuts that I frequent before work. So they actually had to close. I don't know if they opened up. He said we should be open tomorrow, but today was my cheat day for Dunkin' Donuts, right? So I'm upset. Crap. I'm upset. Like this. Very upset because, I waited all week. I mean, the day before it was like, I think 5 days since I had caffeine. So I'm like, okay, I'm upset. I went 5 days without caffeine. That's pretty nice. I want some caffeine. So I end up going to 7-Eleven down the block, like across. You gotta go on the service road. It's like about maybe 2 minutes from my job, 7-Eleven. So I go there and I get freaking store-bought Starbucks Frappuccino. I got 2 of them. $7 I spent when I could have went and got like 4 something for that Dunkin' Donuts with my bagel twist. So I did get my caffeine fix, not the way I wanted to, and I was upset. And I kind of want to start my own investigation on who broke into my local Dunkin', not my local Dunkin' Donuts. I have a Dunkin' Donuts about a 15-minute walk from me. But I don't like it. So I feel like starting an investigation because I'm very upset. Who would break into Dunkin' Donuts on the day, my cheat day of getting ready to have Dunkin' Donuts? Who would do such a thing to me? So I still got my caffeine buzz, but it wasn't the same. That's what I'm saying. I don't even know why I even told the story. Tomorrow, I'm not going to because I'm trying to cut down once a week. No lie. I used to do it, every single day. So if I'm working 6 days a week, right, I'm spending $60 a week on Dunkin' Donuts for breakfast. I grab them. Okay. That's a bit too much, and I would say because it's a lot of sugar and just a lot of money. 60. I think could I do it? I could have bought a brand new game. You win. But I didn't. I went to that mean green bean. No, that mean bean that makes me feel green. It feels, I want to hug people. I feel happy. I do. I would come into work and start hugging everybody. Hugging and smelling everybody's neck. I'm happy. You smell good.
Ryu, you are the last hope. I cannot let you pass.
I don't want to
She's really
fight
into
you,
herself.
Rose.
Man, that's nice. Sorry. I'm a man. You gotta understand.
You sure you want to do it?
I'm a man. I have manly urges. But just the idea of her. And I talked about her balcony. I didn't even talk about the bakery.
So fuck!
Oh, I wasn't.
Yeah!
I was trying to do that on that side. Oh! My jaw! You can hear the teeth cracking on that one. Think I can get him? I'll get that illusion spark! Juice him!
Hate me if you must.
I don't.
Pick up the pace.
So yeah, I had a long day today. I don't want to focus on the work portion. Just the...
Why you hesitate?
I'm actually getting 2 more games today. Actually, yeah, that's what happened. So let me finish telling the story
Stand up to me.
about getting Third Strike for the Dreamcast. I couldn't get it. I couldn't afford it.
Are you alright?
So, what I did was I found, and I hope it's decent. I just ordered it today. Or was it yesterday? No, it was today. I ordered it today from eBay. I hope a decent copy of Resident Evil, the first remake, the remake of the original game that was a GameCube exclusive before they remade it for the PS3, PS4, Xbox 360. No, Xbox One? No, only for the PS4, PS3, PS4. They ported it, then they remade it, then they did a remaster. So they did a remake of a remaster of a remake.
It's the battle of the
If you understood that. Because it's a remake, right? It's a remake. Because it was originally on the PlayStation, right? I think I have the director's cut, or I have a green label. I bought it maybe in 2015. So that's the remake. The Resident Evil GameCube version is the remake.
Are you alright?
Then you have a remaster. No, you have an HD for the PS3. Then you have a remaster and a remaster of Resident Evil 0 for the PlayStation 4. So that copy is a remaster of a remake of an upscale for this HD. Yeah, one of those. So I got that. I hope it comes out looking good. I also got my hands on. It's supposed to come in today, but I don't. They said it's running late. I bought a Super Mario RPG for the Switch.
Behold the glory that is the Tanden engine.
So I would love to play these games for you guys. It's just gonna take time. I have to get through this and Street Fighter 5 and a couple other games. Then I get through the Dreamcast. Then I go to the Xbox. Then I go to the PlayStation 2. Then I will go. I didn't think maybe PlayStation 3. I have a couple of games like Infamous and Little Big Planet that I want to play. What? I didn't lose? I thought I lost one. I thought I lost. Double treat. I love how he jumps out with the glowing eyes. One glowing eye, excuse me.
My fists bleed death. Welcome to your doom.
And the way he looks in Street Fighter 6, he's a hairy old man.
Soul Spark!
We're even.
Soul Spark! Soul Spark!
Not even anymore.
Soul Spark! Soul Spark! Fight this on for
Get him!
Illusion
Shock
Spark!
him! I don't know if I'm gonna win now. He might make me die 1,000 deaths. Grab him! Grab him again! Nice!
Not bad.
I'm on nerves how to be quiet.
Let's keep it up! Fight!
Alright, I'm screwing up. Tag nabbit! Might as well, I'm not gonna grab him, but still. Yeah, I did not do good here. He busted my chops. My chops have been busted.
Both heaven and earth tremble before my might.
Alright.
Pull out all the stops! Fight!
Even. I'm playing not even defensively. I'm playing like a baby. Nice! Nice! Grab him! Die 1,000 deaths! Tag! Woo! Yo! He did that. Look how much he dealt on me. On that raging demon. Dang, yeah, he kind of traded in that humanity. That was insane. That was a really good playthrough. I enjoyed that. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I can now go to bed with what time is it? 6:26. I got a little bit of time before I go to bed. So I'm just gonna chill out, watch some Shenmue. But I can call this a day with my head held high.
Wake up. Don't you dare give in to the specter of death.
These two deserve each other because they got like a hero complex.
Not yet. There is still work left for me to do.
Okay, I had fun. I talked a little bit too much, but like I said, it's because I had caffeine. Not the caffeine I wanted, not the caffeine I needed, but the caffeine that made me feel good. So I did pretty good today. That was pretty good. I mean, I beat Akuma, and that's always a plus when you can do that. So until next time.